While the government believes this crime have no victim involved, we as the opposition believe that this crime do cause real harm to both individuals and the society at large scale. We believe the government has a responsibility not only to protect people from others but also their own individuals from self-harm and exploitation. We believe that victimless crime are indeed does not directly harm others, but in the status quo it does have a victim. We believe victimless crime is harming individuals. Saying victimless crime is done by the people to escape the horrid reality of their lottery of birth is not right. Therefore, decriminalizing victimless crime doesn't solve the lottery of birth, but rather normalize escape over empowerment. The government wants us to believe that drug use, prostitution, and gambling are legal. However, many individuals engaging in these acts do it out of desperation, poverty, or addiction. For example, prostitution often involves people who have been abused or trafficked. Can we all call that a real consent? Of course not. Drugs does not harm others, but it leads to addiction, family collapse, and healthcare costs. Many individuals that gambles has destroyed their own families, led to debt, or even suicide. The Prime Minister claims decriminalization leads to safety, but in the status quo, many countries fail to hold their regulation due to corruption, lack of resource, or economies that still thrive. Well, this crime might be private, but their consequences aren't. It weakens social foundations. For example, suicide is victimless and often decriminalized. But in the reality, it causes severe emotional trauma to others, especially their families and friends. It doesn't take any victim rather than themselves, but it hurts people socially. Second, decriminalization leads to fail to address root problems. For example, why do people sell their own bodies or gamble recklessly? It is often because of poverty, lack of job opportunities, and mental health problems. Legalizing this act means normalizing the symptoms instead of solving them. It's like telling them it's okay to destroy yourself, you're free to do it. Instead, the government should have intervened with compassion, like giving them education, etc. On top of that, it can open a door to exploitation. The moment these acts are legalized, people will do prostitution as a business and women becoming their products. Gambling become a state-endorsed habit. Drugs will be commercialized and glamorized all because these acts are now legal and there is nothing wrong to do them. We propose that the government should offer something else rather than legalizing these acts. For example, they can offer programs that regulate strict access to gambling rather than legalize it. Focus on education and healthcare to prevent more people or more students into this crime and etc. The government should treat the individual with care, not with abandonment disguised as freedom. Because victimless crime aren't truly victimless. It leaves marks on individuals, on families, on society. The government choose about choices and freedom, but in reality, freedom without support is just another form of neglection. And because of that, we in the opposition team are proud to reject this motion. Thank you very much.